Blind. There we go. Yeah. Goodness. That one's prone and blind. Okay. Yeah, they succeed on their con save. But they take 12. I've already taken that. Okay, good. Anything else from you, Freddie?
No, that is all from me.
Right.
Concentration check?
Yeah, they've passed it.
Okay.
Shamselvuk, twiddling his thumbs. Tilly, giant crab.
Yeah, so I don't think I can do anything with stunned.
It's stunned, blinded, and deafened. So yeah, I would say you don't get to repeat that. It is for an hour.
There is no save against.
There is no save. 1 hour. You failed the save. No repeat.
And okay. And I'm assuming there's no. You're not gonna let me drop the form either, because.
No, you're stunned. You can't really take a conscious action.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The UNT with very few hit points, that attack missed on it, didn't it? So it's still going. Stunned, you're going to auto fail an escape check, and it's going to slither out of your hands. And who's it going to go? Emerus Banish. So yeah, I think it would just turn on Smoke. Okay. It's gonna make a couple of attacks against Smoke. Crit fail, and a 19. That's
19 misses.
Oh, is Ilthron engaged? Does it get advantage? No, I'd say not. Okay, that's that one done. The other one's dead. Cool. Emerith, now then. You are wrenched from this reality into another. I just want you to make a perception check for me.
No, I don't. Right. $19.
Okay. You are still below ground. And you are in a very similar looking. Sorry, what's this now?
Sorry, that was prematurely clicking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I intend to do.
Okay. So you see this like similar, like almost temple like construction, but it's almost like an auxiliary building, and you see like crumbled pillars are made of dark stone, and a chilling mist kind of roll across the floor, and you look up to see a familiar night sky. However, the moon is much larger than you've ever perceived it to be before. With a 19, the moon seems to, the kind of pockmarks and craters on the moon seem to shift into like a serpent-like face. It feels like a bad dream, almost like you're not really there. You can end one spell on yourself. Okay. What spells are currently affecting you?
The Banish.
Banished isn't a condition or spell effect, it's something that happens. So there's no current spell affecting you.
No, okay, because it can be broken by breaking concentration. I thought that meant it would be a spell. Okay.
No, it's not. It's not a constant spell effect. You've just been transported somewhere else until another spell, i.e., the one being cast by Iltheron is ended. Yeah. Also, also there's something called forbiddance, which would prevent you from coming back anyway. But yeah, that doesn't work, I'm afraid. So what do you do?
Have a nap.
Bonus action, Sulk.
Yeah, there's not a great deal I can do. I will just extend a middle digit towards the sun.
The moon.
Moon rather.
Okay. Make a religion check for me. As you incite the wrath of the moon. Clouds pass overhead, covering the moon up and plunging you into total darkness. Okay.
Would I still not? I would still be surrounded by teal horses, though, wouldn't I? I'd be generating light from the spirit guardian.
I guess so. I guess yeah. You'd still have this aura around you. Sure.
I'll just sit and watch my seahorses then.
Out them.
Okay.
Get to sleep.
Okay. Now it's the Malazon's turn. I guess the one that was seen the wall of light cast just behind it is right up against Freddy. So let's do that. Not the abomination of Malazon. Couple of scimitar attacks. 24 and a 23.
Yeah, they'll hit.
16 slashing damage in total.
Okay.
Okay. Now this one's blind. Now, does it take damage
When it ends its turn.
when it ends its turn? Right. So it's already kind of in. It's taken the initial damage. What the fuck is it going to do? Goodness. It can't.
If it's blind, would it know it's in it?
Well, it would feel it, presumably. So it would instinctually probably step away. But then it wouldn't be able to see where it's going. It would hear hissing. I don't know if it would do anything. I guess it would hold its action until it feels anyone come into proximity. That's what it would do.
It can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of its turn.
Ah, okay. Malazan, Khan. 13's not going to be enough,
Nope.
is it? Okay. The other one's prone and blind. Jesus. So, get to its feet and slash out at disadvantage against smoke, I would say. Because it can't see really what's going on. Malazan. It takes 2 hits. The first one was an 8, and then I rolled 2 23s.
Ooh, yeah, 23's just hit.
Okay.
If the first one was a miss,
Yes.
I will just riposte that one so that
Okay.
maybe we'll change what happens, but we'll find out. It would be at advantage, wouldn't it? If
It
he's blind?
would be.
Because
Yeah.
he's blind, yeah.
So it's a crit.
Crit riposte. Great.
Yeah. Plus, so a double. So it's 2d10 for the maneuver then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what are we on here? 13, 23 slashing. And what's that? Is that supposed to be 21 fire?
13,
No.
13 fire.
15
So 36
fire.
damage in total.
13, sorry, yeah.
Oh, right. Well, this Malazon's gone from looking pretty healthy to pretty fucked in one go. It does 8 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
And I guess being blind, it would instinctually back away. So yeah, it'll go this way and hopefully make that save at the end of its turn. Nope. Good. Blind snakes. That is the end of their go. I don't think I've got any other Malazans on the board. So, Smoke. Feeling feeling the effects of this relentless onslaught by these serpentine soldiers. What are you going to do?
Yeah, the situation with the wall of light. Can I see the anathema? Blocks.
Looks line of sight.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So we'll go for the other one.
Mm-hmm.
27 for the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
10 slashing for fire.
It had 2 hit points left. How do you
Nice.
destroy it?
Oh, just to turn around and straight cleave it in half, cauterizing its wound as it's cleaved in twain.
Both sides of its body continue writhing as they fall left and right.
Excellent. And I'm going to try and basically move back. I can't really see whether the anathema can do anything, so I just kind of get back down.
The anathema can't, if it can't see you if you can't see it, it can't see you, and thus it can't take an attack of opportunity. So.
Fair enough, perfect. So I just make my way back to retreat and then see that there's a brood guard down here, and I'll just kind of get into his space as well.
Oh, cool. It's his turn next, so...
Oh, wait, I've still got one attack.
You have more attacks.
Yeah, I've still got one left. Still got one.
Oh, okay. You going to attack this guy?
Yep. 29 for 12 and 2 fire.
Okay. Yeah. Now not looking good, but he's going to take a go. None of them are going to hit you. What a useless prick. Good. Tisha, the battlefield is starting to thin out, and you see this wall of light ahead of you. Smoke darts past you to try and engage an unseen foe. And you can just about make out a Malazan between you and between Freddy and the giant crab, who is stunned, it seems, totally frozen in place. What are you going to do?
Well, my plans have changed. I'm going to do Crown of Stars at the one near Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's my second to last one. Just have it up ready, shouldn't I? There we go.
16 against the Malazan. Hits.
20.
Just the 20 this time, okay.
Yeah, just the 20. And I can see that one just. First level, last of my first Chaos Bolt at the one I can just see.
Okay. 21 will hit.
Gareth, what is it?
Chaos Bolt. Let me just bring it up. It is. Oh well, it's a 1 or a 1, so it's acid or acid.
8 2 acid.
Oh, 6 acid.
6. Is that? I don't know.
6 acid damage. Okay.
It's the lowest damage I've ever given.
It's all right. It's chipping away. The Malazan, it's almost like an acid spray that comes out, right? Or rather than a kind of beam of chaotic energy, and it hisses back at you while trying to get Freddy on the back foot. Anything else you can do? Are you moving?
I'm just gonna move that. Just gonna move here. Just behind the crab. No idea why.
Okay. Fall into formation with the stunned crab. Good. All right. Mia. Tisha steps in front of you. Smoke engages the enemy beside you. Emerith has disappeared, and now a wall of light blocks your vision of most of the enemies. What are you going to do? You're muted currently.
Okay. Seeing the state of Smoke, she's gonna clasp him by shoulder, and cast a 7th level heal on him.
Oh, nice.
Has worked. It's not appearing on mine.
No, it's not appearing on mine either. Did you refresh everything? Oh,
There it
now
is.
it's done. It's just
Good.
took a while. 80.
There we go.
Amazing. Thank you.
80. And I'll use a bonus action to look back at Freddy and do like surround him with a shimmering shield, so he gets a +2 to his AC.
Nice.
And I'll stay put.
Okay. It's now the anathema's go. It's concentrating, so it can't cast a spell. Goodness. What? Oh, it can't cast a concentration spell, rather. Tricky. What would he do? Can't do a fat lot, to be honest. I guess he'd pass through the wall. He was already in it, so he just stepped forward rather than step back. Seeing the stunned crab, everybody else is kind of taking cover behind, but yeah, he would go for it, I guess. So let's do some attacks. Stunned, it's auto crit, right? If you're stunned?
I don't think so. No, it's
Or is
not.
that just
It's-
paralyzed?
Yeah, that's paralyzed. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm incapacitated, meaning I can't take actions or reactions.
But I get advantage on attacks against you.
And you do have advantage. Yep.
All right. So flurry of bites will come in for 31 piercing damage and 21 poison damage.
Okay. Well, that so 31 and
21, so 52 damage in total.
52. So 27 of that is the crabs.
Shall I just delete the crab and bring Tilly back?
27. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
25 to Tilly.
So Tilly can be stood here. Beep. Can you see her now?
I can. Yep.
Okay.
So I was 99 minus 25. Now, Dan, the form change, does it drop the conditions that I was under?
No.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm just thinking because
it's still you.
We've
isn't it?
yeah, but we've always been saying, like, for example, things that affect me as Tilly, they don't affect me as a crab, and vice versa. I think, like
Have
for
we?
example, well, one example that I do remember is, for example, my immunity to cold damage. You say when I'm a crab, I don't have.
Oh yes, your abilities fine, but not the conditions in combat.
Oh, so the good things don't transfer, but the bad things.
No,
do.
you had it with Dan's right. When you were trapped inside the crystal, when you got your Aurel powers, you were morphed, and then you transferred and stayed stuck in the crystal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
So no. I was, I'm not trying to nerf you. I'm just trying to do things that make sense. So he's had one attack, so we will get. We'll continue. Now you drop your form. I guess they would just continue attacking you. 2 claw attacks will hit for a total of 31 slashing.
Yep.
What's your AC?
My C is 16.
Well, the constrict attack will. Oh no, it's advantage. Sorry, that'll hit as well. So after coming through this wall of light and launching into a flurry of vengeful attacks on this crab while taking advantage of its conditions, the anathema lays into Tilly as she returns to normal form. For this final constrict attack, you need to take 16 bludgeoning and 8 acid.
24.
And you are grappled.
That's that makes no difference at this point.
Yeah.
Stunned, blinded.
Stunned, blinded, grappled. So yeah.
And deaf.
And deaf. Yeah. Goodness.
Sorry, what
Right.
did you say, Kai?
Freddie.
Okay. Question. You know when you upcast a spell like Spirit Guardians, it does extra. Not Spirit Guardians.
Upcasting generally, for some spells at different higher levels does more damage. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So there's a feature within the Wall of Light where I can use 10 foot of its length to send a bolt of radiant energy as an action.
Okay.
Does the damage go up for that as well, or is it just?
No,
It would say in the description.
It would say that.
All right, cool. Well, I would like.
It does
to
say
do...
Wall of Light. The damage increases by 1d8 for each slot level above the 5th.
It just says the damage. It doesn't specify which of the damage components.
Is that all damages, ending a turn in it?
I think any of those D8s,
I would
right?
put the wall of the Wall of Light. I don't think the beam gets more powerful. On a hit, takes 4d8 radiant damage. Yeah, because then what? 5d8.
Just says the damage, doesn't it?
Yeah, go on then. What level did you cast it at? 5th level.
8th.
8th level. Good. All right. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 3 more on top of the 4. 7d8.
Yep.
Yeah. Who are you gonna throw that towards?
This dude. The big 6-headed monster.
Okay, so you need to make a spell attack.
Spell attack roll. I'm just looking at. What is it?
Now
It's
the
just
crab
plus
isn't
10.
blocking your eyesight, which is actually good for you in this situation.
26.
Yeah, 26 hits.
So
7d8 radiant damage.
Nice.
31 radiant damage.
Sorry, where's? Sorry, I was scrolling back up. 31. Good hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Fail that con save. Fail that con save.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Con
DC.
save. What's the DC
DC.
again?
15.
It would be 15, yeah.
Just looking at all the bloody.
It's a
advantage on
warcaster too.
I get magic. The anathema has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. So it's a 16 that I rolled.
Oh, just.
Yeah, just.
I
Does
would
that
like.
count for concentration.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
So I will use. I will use a 3rd level.
Oh, I'm sorry, Greg. It doesn't. You're right. It doesn't count concentration. It's taking damage. It's to maintain a magical effect. It's not against a magical effect. So I rolled it. The original roll is a 9, which means concentration will drop. Which means Emerith will come back.
Yay!
Was it the same spell that did me? Does my statuses go away, or
No, yours is just for an hour.
right?
It's happened to you. It's not an effect.
Mhm.
So then I will use a 3rd level slot to cast Healing Word on Freddy. But considering Mia's got her Beacon of Hope.
You get max.
Yeah. Which is 15, I think. Yeah. 15 HP back for Freddy.
Alrighty.
And end my turn. There.
As you shoot out this beam of radiant energy, you see Tilly in her returned form just looking up, totally motionless at the anathema, it would be apparent as well to Tisha and Tisha and Mia, that she's in trouble. It's her go, but she's stunned. So you can't take actions. I don't think there's anything you can do. Sorry, Lucas. No.
I don't think so. No.
No. So Emerith, you the moon. The darkness encroaches upon you, and it almost feels stifling and claustrophobic. But just as when you feel like it's about to encroach on your spells and your aura and sap you of your very life essence, you are shunted back into reality, and you see the six-headed form of this anathema that you now know is a relative of yours. What do you do?
All right, now the only relative Emerith cares about is her cousin.
Mm-hmm.
She knows nothing about Nine, so doesn't have a clue that there is another cousin in jeopardy. I'm going to step up. A red banner. Just refresh roll 20 again. Did I actually move there?
No, you didn't move on my screen.
Right, it's going to step in proximity to Tilly.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to I don't know how much damage. All I know is Tilly's gone from crab, decent shape, to fucked. So I can only
She doesn't look good. She's got snake bites all over her and claw marks.
I'm just going to unload on Ilthron and hope that I can do some damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
28.
Yeah, that hits.
14.
Okay.
26. And I will drop a third level Divine Smite in.
Nice.
Pump it in.
So that's what 5d8, isn't it? No, it's 4d8 is because he's not undead.
Mm-hmm. You got to roll for damage for the actual attack as well.
So that's 41 on that one.
Oh, 41. You heroically run up to defend Tilly and face down your distant uncle. And you carve with your weapon of certain death straight across some scales as six heads miss you, and as you kind of step, like almost like a martial artist across the strike. Once you draw the sword across you, then plunge the second one straight into the torso of Iltheron, and the sword lights up with this radiant energy. And Iltheron lets out a shriek. He looks real bad.
And with my bonus action, can I use a second level spell slot for Compelled Duel?
Have you cast a spell on this? No, casting a spell's an action, so you've already attacked.
Compelled Duel is a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. If it's a bonus action, then yeah. So the anathema's got to make a Wizzy save.
Indeed.
Which it does get advantage on. However, I rolled a 10 and a 7.
So he now has a disadvantage if he attacks anyone but me.
Very good. End of your turn?
That would be it, yes.
Okay.
I'll just display properly because it only cast it.
Mm-hmm. Make a saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space more than 30 feet of you. It's just so proud it can't leave. Right. The Malazons.
They're in the Beacon of Hope, aren't they?
Well, they're in the Spirit Guardians.
Sorry, yeah.
So. Spirit Guardians would drop when you cast Compelled Duel because it's concentration.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think it's more important to save Tilly right now.
Hmm.
Okay, if you wouldn't mind dropping that aura for me. Freddy.
Hello.
A couple of hits on you at 18 hits first, does it?
Yeah, 18 will hit.
Yeah. And the 21 following it will hit. So that's just 12 slashing damage in total.
Luckily, I'm healing slightly more than I'm getting damaged.
Can you make a concentration check, please?
Yes, DC 10 isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You get +3 because you're now within my aura.
Cool. So what is it? Is it a Constitution saving throw?
Yes. Or is it con save or con check? Anyone?
I think it's
Save, I
saving throw.
believe.
Yeah.
Concentration check, though, isn't it? Isn't that the phrase?
It is a Constitution save. That's the
Save. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the save.
Sorry, I
So
just had a
that'd be
brain
19.
fart. That's fine. Okay. So the wall stays up. What are these fucking blind Malazons who can't see through the light gonna do? Jesus.
Go into
Um,
the light.
Yeah, I
Stand
guess
in the
they would.
light and let it blight.
They just hold their actions until somebody came in melee range that they can see, and hopefully they'll make these fucking checks. Cons. Let's go. 19 and a 5. The 19 is no longer blinded, right?
That is correct.
All right. Good. Useless pricks. Smoke.
What a big gun to throw at them.
Yeah. We've got all the big guns out. Smoke, this Brute Guard is still got delusions of grandeur. Are you going to bring him crashing back down to earth?
Let's hope so. There's a 29 for 8 slashing, 9 fire.
Good night, Brute Guard.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Smoke killing everybody.
So here, I'm thinking, what would we do here? 5, 10, get around the pillar. See that Freddy's dealing with this one. We'll take a swipe at him.
Okay.
25 to hit for 13 slashing, 7 fire. It's not bad.
Yeah. Significant amount of damage as you put the Malazan on the back foot now. It
Nice.
edges back towards the wall of light, screeching in fear.
Yeah, I think I got round and that was all I could see at first, but now I see the situation is developing. I'm closer, I can see Tilly is in a lot of trouble. So another 5, 10. I'm going to try. Well, let's see if I can hit first. Oh, a 26.
Yeah.
For 12 slashing, 11 fire, plus... Going to be a maneuver on this one. An extra point of the slashing.
How do you undo this?
Oh, the pose that
Oh.
up. Yes. Sweet, perfect.
Holy
Yeah, I think
shit.
just I swipe at that one near Freddy, look over and see moment of panic. Tilly's in danger, she looks really bad, and I run, probably jump off Emerith's shield like she did earlier with me and Mir, and I just grab the sword, like spin it around in my hand and plunge it into the chest of this ungodly being.
Nice.
Okay, as you jump onto Iltheron's torso and plunge the flame tongue in, you see these like 6 heads like writhing, and the main head in the middle transforms into like a humanoid face, like a elf or half elf, and in common just says to you, "You think you've won this battle? We exist in every corner of the Isles. You're already too late." As you like plunge that flame tongue straight through, and it sets on ablaze his scales, and now he seems to be truly diminished, at least as far as you know.
Quiet, snake.
Nice work.
Okay, is that the end of your turn, Smoke?
Yes, I believe it is.
Okay. Broodguard's dead. Pitmaster's gone. Tisha.
Yep. So remaining crown of stars on the one near Freddy.
That'll hit.
Fucking hell.
Destroyed. Destroyed.
2 12s in that one. Jeez.
Describe how you save your husband from this scaly assailant.
Well, a little crown of stars shoots off from the top of my head and lands on the top of its head and explodes, splattering blood and
Like a bomb.
all over my husband.
Nice.
Let's have this dry cleaned.
Sorry, it's my bad. And then she's gonna move over to here and hold her action of firebolt for anything that comes through the wall.
Okay. Mia.
Yeah.
Shining unicorn horn manifested. What are you doing?
Okay. I think I might follow Tisha's lead and move here. And also hold my action for if I see anything
Okay.
come through or like come round
Mhm.
for
What action are you holding?
third level guiding.
All right. Now with Tisha and Mia moving into position behind the wall of light, ready to go,
Oh,
it would become quite clear, Freddie, I think, on your turn, what they want to happen.
oh yeah, and that's pretty much. Freddy's going to launch a beam at one of them and then drop it.
You have to see them.
You have to see them, so you'd have to drop it first.
I can't drop it if I launch. I can't launch a beam if I've dropped it, can I?
No,
you
you
can
can't.
walk through it blindly.
I can walk through it. I can actually walk 5.
So you're like, I don't want to, I want to make sure I do this killing blow. I'm not going to let anybody else do it. Go on.
He's just
I
peeking
want-
around the edge of it.
Yeah, peek around the edge of it. Yeah, that one. That one there. Whichever one looks at the most health, Someone's
lined
Be
up.
the one nearest you.
then that one gets the attack.
So range
which
spell
is
attack.
23.
Hits.
36 damage.
Oh, it's a lot, and it really puts the Malazan on the back foot,
And then-
clinging to life.
Turning to my wife next to me, I say, "Go for it. Drop the spell."
All right. So, Mia and Tisha's actions will both go off. Tisha, I'm going to say you're aiming at the one nearest you, even though it's just kind of the other side of a pillar. I'll give it you. And Mia, you can aim at the one nearest you. Even
Right.
at disadvantage, you'd get that.
Mira has advantage because it's blind still.
Exactly. So Mia gets the crit for 44 damage, destroying.
42.
Sorry, 42. Destroying the Malazan, obliterating it with this guiding bolt. Scales just disappear into the weave, if you like. And Tisha with the 27, it's more than enough to incinerate the final Malazan.
Whoop, whoop.
And finally, you will overcome this veritable army of serpentine creatures. We're going to end initiative there. I guess the most pressing matter, well, the one thing that would be obvious to you is that Tilly doesn't really relax or change her outlook. She still looks injured and terrified, but doesn't move.
Will cleansing touch work on that?
Just remind me, put cleansing touch up.
Ends a spell effect.
It's not like a spell effect, I guess. Yeah, I'll give it you. It's fine. Go on. Just post it up one more time. Yeah. Yeah. So you touch Tilly and the effects on her. She moves and can see and hear once more.
Yay!
Oh, you just cut out there a bit, Lucas. Sorry, I think your mic was a bit far
did I?
away. Yeah.
I just said, what happened? Are we good?
We killed them all.
At what cost, though?
Holy
Emma- Where did you go?
I don't know. It was like here, only there wasn't a roof, and the moon was big and had a snake face in it. It was really dark and cold and horrible.
You went to the Snake Moon?
Wait.
I thought that I could see the snake moon. It was above me, so
Oh, that's
Oh.
Jack.
Maybe it's like their holiday place.
Yeah.
Would Freddy know from that description where it could be?
No.
Jacob would, damn it.
Yeah, Jacob would. Yeah. Nothing would occur to Freddy.
who was that ran out? Was that one of your friends?
That was Nain.
No,
No,
Libby.
Libby.
Who's Libby?
The ship's surgeon.
A friend from Silvercrest.
Can't be far behind.
We should.
Is that the last person we're looking for?
No, my
there's
sister.
Jack and Jacob.
Your what?
Yeah. Did you know?
No.
You knew about me?
I was introduced to you on the docks. You have a sister.
Yeah.
Where?
Older sister. Captured. We don't know. Somewhere where Jacob is, I imagine. She's pretty tough, though. She can handle herself.
Should we look for Libby?
Yeah, I've
I think we
already set
should.
off. What else is happening?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay. Okay. Let's
I
go.
will put my last 20 lay on hands into Tilly.
Oh,
Okay.
Thank you.
So you move your tokens. Where are you going?
It's back in the original room, wasn't it? Where she was.
Back in there?
Yeah, I will tell them because I was kind of, I think, the only person that saw her run that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say, well, Freddy is probably going to be safe. Not Freddy. Shamsilvuk will be safe in that room. And
I don't think he'll ever be safe again.
that's a different story. But she went that way. I heard her. She went somewhere that way. She was panicked, and I don't think she even realized where she was or where she was going. She was running blind. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll run straight down there as soon as I'm directed to where she went. Traps be
Emerith
damned.
will just follow Tisha wherever she
Tisha's
goes.
not left yet. Tisha, just before she leaves, can she just do a bit of a check of the room and see if there's any other...
Yeah?
A last turn before she follows everyone.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Exit doors. I know there's one to the right where the pitmaster came
Oh,
in.
okay. So yeah, there was an exit door to the right where, like you say, where the pitmaster came in.
Mhm.
There was another door to the left, similar, just close to where you killed that last Malazan. There was a tunnel just beyond that door, like a corridor,
Mhm.
and another door towards the back.
Okay.
Tisha, we'll need to get your friend first and then come back in force.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'd have
No,
gone
we-
as far as this sort of crossroads, and maybe I can listen out if I hear any screaming and he's running.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Can I help? Can I also listen out?
Yeah. Make your own check. Okay. The 13 and 15, you don't hear any screams. But if I put Mia up, if she up further, you don't hear any screams, but it's very apparent that the tunnel ahead of you, or to the south here, Smoke, just becomes like a long, winding, potentially unstable catacomb. You can see for quite a long, to the maximum extent of your dark vision, and you see nothing of note. The corridor that you're heading down turns sharply to the right, about 30 feet in front of you, but you don't hear anything.
Okay, can't see everything down there, but can't see anything up here, so we're gonna keep running ahead. Alright, I'll go this way.
Tisha, are we following them?
Yeah, let's go.
Freddy, as you pass the doorway, Sham pops his head out. Please, don't leave me.
We'll be back for you. Just wait there, hide there.
Hey, look, if you could see a snake tear, you'd see him shed one.
We have don't we have a key to this cell now? I think we picked up a key from someone we killed. Did I not remember
Yeah,
it
Darth
right? Yeah, maybe
Mhm.
give him the key. He can lock himself in if he feels.
Yeah, if you want to lock yourself in, you can come with us if you wish, but it might be safer for you to hide there.
Make a persuasion check, Freddy. Okay. He takes the key. You see that the finger he ripped off a while ago is completely grown back. He takes the key.
How long did that take?
That's
Not long at all.
5 minutes.
yeah.
If that, yeah.
Well, if he has no philosophical objections to cannibalism, at least he's got a ready food supply.
Oh no,
That's horrendous.
that is
Please
terrible.
never utter thoughts like that again. Right. Smoke.
Oh god.
Ahead of you, you see a long straight corridor, but at another junction, you can see bloody spikes protruding out of the wall as if a trap has been triggered.
Oof.
No.
Okay. The wall, what, like literally in the intersection?
Yeah, literally at the intersection.
Well, I'll go to the space beside it. Thinking it might be Libby that's been hit by this. Do I see any bloody footprints? Maybe.
Indeed, you see some bloody tracks snaking off to the left.
Okay, and the way the spikes have come out, are they completely blocking the path, or can I squeeze past without?
The way that it looks as though they did come out initially a lot further and have partially retracted because there's like blood drips that have kind of dripped back in that direction. So you can squeeze past them.
I say I can hear a cat.
Yeah, Claude is wailing. What are you doing?
He's worried about Libby.
Yeah.
What are you doing, huh?
Or Sarah.
What are you doing? Okay, so you can. Are you going to go that way, or are you going to carry on?
Yeah. Whichever way I saw the steps. It was on the left. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll keep getting down there, I guess. Stop me if I hit a trap or anything.
Follow the footprint.
Stop me if I hit a trap.
Excuse me. You come to another long corridor that stretches out as far as you can see, but the bloody smudges along the ground seem to arc right into a partially open doorway.
Oh, straight through there, but I'll shout for Libby as well. If I can get through.
As you open the door, calling out to your tiefling companion, your ship's officer, surgeon, She doesn't seem to respond to the name, but you're sure it's her.
Okay. Yeah. As I'm calling out to her, I get like in front of her, get a read from her face, and ask her how badly are you wounded. And I'll try and get her. Does she seem like she's not lucid, or?
So you can either make an insight or a medicine check.
Okay.
Again, if I can help, I will.
You can make your own
you can make
such
the
check.
check. Yeah. It's... There you go.
Okay, Smoke. Maybe it's the fraught battle you've just been part of, but your temper and frustration gets the better of you. You've found her. Great. Why isn't she coming? Why doesn't she recognize you? Mia, how do you? This check is successful. How do you inspect Libby, or what do you try and discern about her?
I think I would like physically, like I would like sit her down and like physically try and look to see if anything looks different. It was a bit of a step between like what I'm looking for, but I think I would look at like physicality first and like medicine in that. Does she seem well in herself?
Okay.
Like kind of borderline insight.
With a 23, you see that she's been the victim of some amateurish and barbaric torture. The extent of her pain and anguish with that medicine check seems to have resulted in some monumental disassociation. Libby does not recognize you. There is not a glimmer of recognition in her eyes. She did not even respond to her own name. She is a quivering wreck, bleeding from her torso, unable to speak. But whereas Libby's never been able to speak, she looks like she's struggling to summon some words, and just blood falls out of her mouth.
It's okay. You don't have to talk. I'm Mia. This is Smoke. I think you know us, but you maybe don't know that you know us. You're Libby, your liberation. Do you remember?
We're going to see how reassuring you are. So we're going to just make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Guidance. No.
With a 10, your attempts to calm her down makes her flinch. She retreats away from you slightly. She's scared, and she doesn't trust you, but she's also not lashing out.
It's okay. I'm so sorry about what's happened, but I promise we're all here to look after you and get you out of here.
She tries to shuffle back and clutches her ribs. You see blood running from between her fingers.
What have they done to her, Mia?
I don't know. Just let me, and I'll cast Cure Wounds on her. For 22 healing.
With a 22, she wipes her mouth and lets her hands go as the wounds on her begin to close. And she lets out a cough. And you, for the first time ever, hear liberation speak. His name was Gilchrist.
I know it. We're going to kill him for you.
How could he? You've done nothing.
He has no morals.
What do we do? We need to get her out of here. We need to get Sham out of here.
Libby, do you remember Naeem? Do you remember Jacob?
She looks around, searching for a face she recognizes. I'm sorry, I've never seen any of you before.
I know, it's okay. But we're here to look after you, I promise. We
Tisha steps.
have some.
Oh, go on.
No, it's all right, go on.
I was just going to say to Mia, pass at my cloak of elvenkind. Say maybe she could have this just to look after her for a bit.
Lucy, I think you have your hand between your lips and the microphone. Do you?
No.
No? Okay, sorry, it was just interrupting a little bit.
What did you hear?
Did you say something about the cloak of elvenkind?
Yeah, like passing it over. But Mia, I didn't want to
Sure.
interrupt you, so carry on.
Oh, we just have some more people to find. Can you stay with us?
Given that you've healed her and thus taken a big step towards earning her trust, you can make a persuasion check at advantage.
Freddy would touch your shoulder and cast guidance on you at this point. Oh, not that it's needed.
Sorry, tell me what the result is.
I got a crit,
Hey,
23.
and
Plus
you are
3, 26.
and Tisha, you're giving her your cloak.
Yep.
All right. Then she stands up. You notice, despite the magical healing, she still struggles to get to her feet. However, she wreathes herself in this shadowy cloak and resolves to answer her questions about who you are and where she is and why this happened to her at a later date. And she falls in next to Mia.
All right.
The others, as you observe this scene, Emerith, Smoke, anything you want to do?
Emerith had been blocking the door just in case Libby ran for it.
Okay.
And I'll do the other door, just trying to find out whether we have another exit or what the situation is here.
Okay. This is like an adjoining door. It's wooden with metal bars in like a window slit, and you see like a dimly glowing light coming from the right-hand side.
So it's a dim light from inside the room, the other room.
Yeah.
And if I try it through conventional means, is the door locked?
It's not.
Okay, I'll tentatively open it. Bring my shield up as I'll try and walk in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You walk in and you see papers and a desk. The candle at the desk is alight, but the candle seems completely untouched.
Okay.
Unmelted.
Seeing that we've got a magical candle and a bunch of books and stuff, I'll take. Well, if there's papers on the ground, I'll just take a cursory glance at one. Do I get an idea of anything it's about?
You can make an investigation check.
As I'm doing this, like realizing what I'm looking at, I'm waving Freddy in, if that's all right.
Mm.
Oh, there you go.
Fred.
Fail on the investigation.
Yeah, it's dirty in here. It's damp conditions, and Freddy comes in to offer his assistance.
Yeah, Freddy would like to check out what's going on. Cast a light cantrip. I imagine he's wearing a ring on his hand, so it glows, so he can see better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wants to check out the room. He wants to start reading through the papers and stuff.
Okay, you can make your own investigation check at advantage, given you've tried to assist yourself with the light.
29.
Oh, 29. So, what you see is, or what you manage to collect. I mean, you're an order of scribes wizard. Like, penmanship is Freddy's specialist area. What you see is basically like a scattered journal, written over many years. The journal entries seem to stop about 4 years ago. Each one of the journal entries is written by Gideon Lecheria.
Ooh.
I think these are the writings of Jacob's father. Was this his cell?
With some urgency, he'd respond, gather everything you can. Take every piece you can. And if I don't see any other obvious exit or anything in this room, I'm going to go regroup with the rest of these guys.
You say they started about 4 years ago? Or
No,
ended
they
about...
finished about 4 years ago. They started probably around 6 years ago, maybe 2 years worth of journal entries.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. 2 years. I'll collect them all up, use Mage Hand and stuff to make sure I assist me get them all.
Mm-hmm.
What did you find?
I think I found the journal entries written by Gideon Lecheria. They start about 6 years ago. There's about 2 years of them.
Whoa, that's a lot of reading. Maybe you
Yeah.
could just read the last one quickly. There might be something useful in it.
They're coming. ...
Yeah,
You want to read the last one?
Yes, please. At this point.
The last one is a series of drafts of a letter, crossed out and redrafted, crossed out and redrafted. It's as though the writer had succumbed to a sense of shame and paranoia that was clouding his communication. The word changes that you detect are subtle and almost inconsequential, but the letter has been scrutinized and pored over and rethought and redrafted many times over. And it's a letter to Jacob.
It's the letter to Jacob, isn't it?
Well, given that it ended about 4 years ago, actually there's no evidence of the exploits and infamy that Jacob has achieved since then. So what you see what Freddy sees are actually a lot of heartfelt confessions. None of them quite approach a confession about Jacob's mother, but there are lots of references to Jacob as a child and how many regrets that Gideon had, and how Jeffrey Ashdane was only following strict guidance given from him, and there's basically, it's very regretful and sorrowful, and it looks like none of those letters ever made it to full completion.
I think he was writing to Jacob, apologizing. I think, but they're from years ago. I don't think any of them were ever sent.
Nothing in there about where he could be right now, right? Doesn't seem to be. Maybe it is. Maybe that when we find Jacob, we can maybe have some time to read them.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he was interrupted halfway through one. So.
Okay, I think we gotta keep going because we have no idea what shape Nain and Jacob are going to be. They're somewhere here. Before we go, I should do some healing. I don't know if you would like to assist with that, Amir, or not, but I'm going to do a mass cure wounds. Now, who's the best standing person? Because I'm thinking Libby still needs it, right? And we don't want her to drop. And I can do 6 creatures. So who doesn't want to be in this spell?
I'm pretty good thanks to Mia earlier. I'm okay.
You're still, I think percentage-wise, you're still lower than Emerith.
Okay, so Greg, you want to be out of the spell?
I think Emerith is the one to exclude.
Okay. I don't know
I'll
if you
throw
have
up.
any.
I'll
Beacon?
do a 4th level Beacon of Hope
Okay. I'm gonna cast.
to help.
I'm gonna cast 6th level Mass Cure Wounds, which with the beacon would give everybody except Emerith
36.
36 hit points. Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Libby looks completely healthy, at least physically.
Yeah. We always make such a good team, Mir. But just so you all know, I don't have a lot left in me. If we're faced with something as powerful as we just did, it's gonna be really tough. I can't transform either until I've taken a breather, and we don't have time for that. So whatever it is, we just gotta go for it.
The same.
And before we go, I'm going to recast. I'm going to recast enhanced ability. I only can do it on the 4th level, which means it will affect
3 people.
3 people. So let's go with Smoke, Mir, and Emerith. Dexterity advantage for the next hour.
Woo!
We should go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Are you going? So rather than you all drag your tokens around a lot, you can go where the trap was, and you turned right. If you're going back into the complex, you can either turn left and go up from where the trap was, or go back the way you came.
There was another turn off, wasn't there?
That's what I'm saying. So you can either go left beyond where the trap was, or back the way you came.
Tisha, you've seen there's loads of exits from that big. I just have a feeling that somewhere from there is where we should be maybe going. I don't know.
You want to go back to the main room where you fought all the snakes?
Yeah.
That's my proposal. I don't know. We can whatever you think.
Do we
That was
have
also was
any-
the
Oh,
Do we have any magical way to locate my other cousin?
I don't.
I don't.
maybe, but I'm also kind of tapped out.
Yeah, I think if we just give it a good look, being careful about traps and see where that gets us before we.
I'm very, very low as well. I've been holding one revive, and I can maybe smite one more time.
Mighty smite are good.
So, are you going back the way you came to the main room, or are you carrying on past the trap that Smoke observed?
I think way we came so that we don't trigger a new trap.
Okay.
Could
I'll
always
just
come
put you
if we
back in.
needed to.
I'll put you back in the main room.
Back in the kill room. So
This is also
this...
the teleportation thing, right?
Yeah.
We think.
Yeah, there's certainly a magical circle on the floor.
Okay.
Does it have symbols that Mir needs, or?
Yes, it does. If you want to memorize them, I think I gave it a couple away a bit too cheaply last session, so we're going to make it like an Arcana check because it's deciphering, recording, and memorizing runes, magical symbols. So, if you want to, Mir, try and record this particular circle, you can.
Yeah, you could both try it, right?
Seems useful. It's supposed to take like a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Is it an Arcana check, do you say?
Yeah,
Can Freddy do the same?
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
What the hell is that?
Mir's like, I'm
Easy.
really getting the hang of this, and Freddie's just copying Mir's homework. Like, yeah, this is even easier for me.
Beautiful. So we could come back here if we needed to. Is that right?
Yeah. You could, if you want to come back into this place, you could certainly.
I was thinking something more on the short-term level. Because I think we were thinking of sending a bomb through it. I like it.
Stargate movie, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I think so. We were originally thinking about sending Sham, and maybe we would do this to Libby as well. But then, right now, after that fight,
We don't have enough power to.
we don't have enough.
do it.
Yeah. I would say. So
Would be with you now. I'm struggling to see all these tokens.
Yeah, she's
she's here.
Oh, yeah.
Shamselvuk is not though. Would we have we gone past him again? And he's
Would you
like,
have picked him up?
Did he lock himself in?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't stop you checking on him
I mean,
if you wanted to.
yeah. I guess we don't. We have to.
well,
we
what
can't
would Freddy
send him.
do? He's Freddy's scribe, right?
He has to stay in the
Gareth?
back.
Yeah. He's coming with us.
Okay. Sham and Libby, maybe forever changed by their experiences here, fall into line. There's now a considerable task force of you alighted in this terrifying chamber. What's the next move?
What is the next move? How the hell do we find where they're locked away? I'm saying this as I'm checking the perimeter and I can see there's a door.
Gotta check every door.
Every room,
Mhm.
one by one. Hope we don't find any more traps.
So Tisha, ahead of you, you just see a long corridor. Winds round to the right. Smoke above you. A industrial door, metal, with a keyhole this time.
I'll firstly see if I can look through the keyhole.
Sure. Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, crit 25.
So many
Holy
crits.
shit! So many crits.
It's full of
You look through the keyhole and you see a square room very similar to one you've been in before, with this kind of idly rotating central column with vents on it.
Yeah, I'd
Uh-oh.
yeah, gesture people over. Same as what Tilly encountered. But it may be where we need to go.
It very well, maybe.
I can open that door. We've got the bunch of keys that we took
That
off.
other one activated when I stepped on a specific panel, so maybe if you could watch out for that. That is, of course, if you can open this door. Oh, you say it's got a keyhole. Can I do? Because I'm not going to be useful with the doors, but maybe I can just look through any bodies to see if they have keys in the pocket.
I've got a bunch of keys that we took off Dara.
Oh, it was a bunch. It wasn't just one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent. Try them.
It is a lot of keys. So, who's checking to see if they
Doing
can
a
find the
key
right
check.
one? Mm-hmm.
Key finding saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Ready? Because he's got the bunch, maybe?
Okay, yeah, just make an intelligence check then, Freddie.
30-20.
Yeah, with a 20, you slide the right key in at the right length and you twist it. As you twist it, the door slides open and the column in the middle just locks into place and stops twisting.
Because we had the key, you disabled the trap. At least
They
that's
wouldn't want it. They wouldn't
Mm.
want it attacking anybody who went in the room, I imagine.
that makes so much sense. Otherwise, it would be really awkward living here.
Well, should we have a look then?
Yep.
The door opens.
I'll step as hesitantly. I'll step on the first panel.
Mm-hmm. You put a paw down and it seems solid.
Okay. Having experienced what we did previously, I'll take my cape, cloak of many fashions. I'm going to bundle it up over my face. Okay, so I need to hold my breath and stop myself from inhaling anything. And I'm going to do a bit of a check. Pretty much just going to check all the tiles as I go. I'm going to check the room so no one else has to.
You can just make a dexterity check, see how careful your footing is as you. And you can do it at advantage because you're deliberately trying to be careful.
Dex check.
And enhance
And there's
ability.
enhance ability.
Which would give you
It's
advantage,
advantage
anyway.
anyway, yeah. Only a 9.
I hope there's no fucking trap.
It takes you a long time to scour this room, and you insist on doing it carefully. You get here, and the door next to you springs open, not through any misplaced footing, but your slow progress.
Uh-oh.
Did we take short rest in that?
I don't know if it was that
And you get literally loads of snakes come from behind the door, 2 arms in a familiar fashion, and drag you in this room as the door shuts. The rest of you, depends what you were doing in this time, but
I think we were kind of staying at the at the front.
I
not
would have
following him
shouted
closely.
hostiles as soon as
Yeah.
if that makes any difference.
That makes perfect sense.
um,
Run to it.
okay.
Yeah, we would go after him.
Okay, hold on. The door is closed. Smoke. Goodness. I guess what we're going to have to do, guys, once more time, is roll initiative.
It's a dungeon, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Oh God. Well, if I have advantage
get-
on
I
Dex,
get
it's
advantage
technically
on
a 6.
Yeah.
Do you get
Yeah, you-
advantage with Cat's Grace on initiative?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
but
You do.
I rolled
Because
it,
it's a
yeah.
dex check.
Yeah, still the 13.
Yeah.
Just remind me of your passive perception, Smoke.
It's not very high. So 15.
Okay. This will be a surprise round, this time in favour of the U1T. So we skip straight to the pitmaster who's dragged Smoke in.
Oh, another one of these fuckers.
Yes, that's right. Just double checking what I can do. Yeah. It's going to do that vampiric touch once more. Bear with me. Now, it's a melee spell attack, which it gets advantage on because you are surprised. So, and it's a crit.
Oh.
I rolled a 7 and a natural 20. So, hold on. It'd be 30 points of necrotic damage in total.
Necrotic. Damn necrotic.
My entire healing's gone.
Yeah, but good job you did it.
Yeah.
This is why I run in
okay.
first, so the wizard doesn't have to take this damage.
Which door was he dragged through?
Uh,
The west
the,
one
well,
or the
well, yeah, the left hand side one, yeah, the west one. Hold on. The Malazans will now jump in on Smoke. Hold on. Malazans. 6 attacks at advantage. So within that is 2 crits.
Right.
Here we go. So first one is, first one will miss. Second one's is a crit. It's literally only 11 slashing. Next one will miss. Next one will hit for 6 slashing. And the last one is the crit again. And that is 14 slashing.
Ooh. Or 31.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm resistant.
Yeah, Libby and Sham are in no shape to fight. Just to confirm that.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So we go back to the top of the round. Mia, you see or hear a yelp from Smoke as you hear some doors slammed closed. What do you do? You can then hear a lot of violence ensuing.
And right, okay. Well, I'll get into the room so I can see where he's. Oh, I've accidentally drawn a line. That's cool. Ooh.
Ooh, so much purple.
I got it. There you go.
Into the room. Thanks, pal. The door have a lock on it?
It just looks like an industrial door. This one does not have a lock on it. It does look slightly corroded, though.
Run through it.
Corroded. Corroded by what?
As if it's been exposed to some airborne toxins on more than one occasion.
Right. I don't think how much I can do unless I just hit it with something.
Cool.
Can you
Try
sacred
that.
flame a door?
You can certainly try.
You can guiding bolt a door. Right, I'm going to first level guiding bolt this fucking door.
Cool. 15 hits.
to hit the door.
19
Great,
radiant damage.
19 radiant damage. Really decent damage. For a
You
first level
fling a
spell.
guiding bolt towards the door, and this arcane spell kind of warps the integrity of the door, and it almost creases and crinkles in its hinges. It's taken a lot of damage, but you don't quite bust it through.
Oh, I fucking know what I should have done. I should have run at the door with my stupid horn. Hey ho. Oh, next time I'll remember that I'm a unicorn secretly. As my bonus action, I'll put a shimmering shield around myself just because I can.
Okay.
And that's it.
You fling the guiding bolt out, then draw the magical energy back to you, and this kind of almost imperceptible barrier shimmers around you. Tilly.
And I'll scream,
Hey.
get the door!
I run to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that through the damage that Mir caused, there's a little bit I can see through?
No.
There's no. Okay. Because you said it's been.
It's a metal door.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned it was warped, so I thought I'd ask.
Mm-hmm. No harm in asking.
If I can't see anything in there, then I am absolutely useless, which means I am just going to step aside and look at Mir like...
You're not useless, are you? She's just said, get the door.
I can't do anything. There's absolutely nothing I can do to this door.
Sure there is.
There's absolutely nothing.
So you can't do an unarmed strike against the door.
I've got minus... I do no damage with unarmed strike. I've got minus 1 strength. I literally do 0 damage. I can't do anything. So that's it. I'm going to wait for someone else to come in and hit it.
Okay. Tisha.
Yep.
A call to arms.
Just get out of the way, Freddy. Jesus Christ, Everett. What's going on? What's happening? Bloody hell. Okay. Where's the door? On the left.
On the left.
I'm going to kind of in the same way as Mia's just done. Firebolt.
Mm-hmm. Go for it. Yeah, that hits. Okay, you blast the door. With 19 damage, it breaks the door up into flaming metal pieces. Smoke and all those other people in there are going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
I get saves
Which
at advantage.
he's got
or is it
advantage
just
on.
checks?
No, saves don't, just checks.
So no, it's just a saving throw, no advantage.
Although it depends on the effect. I don't. Would my shield master apply to this?
It doesn't target just you.
It's not just me. But if I make the save, I might be able to do something. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. It's a DC 15.
Oh, no.
Oh.
God. Oh my God. Does my ability require sight? I think it does. Let me just double check. Bountiful look. Yep, creature you can see. Sorry.
So in this explosion, the Malazons take. Hold on.
Or maybe I can see him now after the explosion.
So hold on. It's 8 fire damage. No, at the point the save is made, you wouldn't be able to see. It's like at the same time as an explosion. But you would, once the smoke clears, be able to see that there's a load
once the smoke clears. That's a bad turn of phrase.
Yeah.
What was it? 8 fire.
So you failed the save, so it's 17 fire.
Okay.
Well, you're resistant, so it's reduced to 8.
Be 8 to me,
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Right. Tisha, is there anything else you can do with your turn? You've blasted the door open and you can see your companion in a spot of trouble.
That was my action. So, do I have any bonus action? I can fly. No, that's the end of my turn. Oh, no, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Freddy.
I actually rolled a 13. I don't know what Freddy's dex is.
Oh, I've got you as a 1 here.
Yeah, because I rolled with advantage. Someone said the cat's grace means roll with advantage, so I rolled twice. Because
You
Yep.
can.
Right.
Freddy's.
You can change it manually.
Yeah,
change
Freddy
it,
gets
yeah.
Yeah, you can just if it's not showing correctly, then you can just click on your number and change it.
I did, but it then reverted back to 1.
That's weird.
That is weird. So who's the first, Freddy or Emerith? Freddy's first. Right. Okay, Freddy, what are you doing?
Go, Freddy, go.
Step into the room. 5, 10, 15, that's 20. Okay, this door is shut.
No, it's been blown open.
Oh, I can't see through it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
That
Of
was why I
course,
said-
I'll remove it. Okay.
10, 15, 20. So if it was 25, I get to there and I've got many spells left. I will use my robe of stars
Mm-hmm.
to cast magic missile
Cool.
at these guys. So it's 3 darts. So I'll go for the 3 closest. This one, and this one.
All right. You'd have to stand just in the doorway to get these close ones.
Okay. Well, if I stand further back, I can get the 3 further away then.
Yes. And because
Do
they
that
auto hit, they would avoid smoke. So, yeah.
Nice.
Why? What? Oh. So it's cast them at 5th level because that's what it does. It's in 1 charge, so it's not done the damage right, has it?
No, it
Oh.
hasn't.
No, the damage is the
It's
same.
good.
You just get 5 shots.
No.
You just get 5 magic missiles. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
no,
that's how it works.
7 magic missiles.
Yeah.
I
You
get
just roll
7.
this. So you have to spread them around, the way you want it.
So, do you want 3 times 7 or do you want to roll 7 times?
I'll go 3 times 7.
Okay. So, tell me how much damage you want to distribute amongst your 3 targets.
6 here,
Mm-hmm.
6 here. So they're hit with 2 each.
Mm-hmm.
This one's hit with 3 for a total for 9.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to stave off some advancing attacks just as they're about to kind of keep wailing on smoke. This explosion's followed up by this like flurry of radiant stars out of your cloak. Yeah, cool. What are you doing? Anything else?
And then I'll step out of the doorway to leave it clear for whoever wants to go. And then
All
my
right.
turn.
Emerith. Everyone's queuing up at the door to just chuck some damage in.
As I run through,
That makes sense.
as I'm going through, I would be saying to Mira and Tilly, "Can you revive?"
They can respond on their turn.
Well, shit. And yeah, I'm doing it. Using my last 3rd level slot on spell slot. Trying to say 2 words at once on Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians. Okay. Good.
May would have said, if I had a diamond, I could.
All right.
14.
So this is when they start their turn in the aura. So if you put the aura up, I'll make them make the saves on their turn. Are you staying there?
I don't really have anything I can do as a bonus action, so that will be, unfortunately, me blocking the door.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my bonus action to crouch down.
Okay, hold on.
Kind of a low crouch with shield up and sword ready to go.
All right. So the Yuan-Ti Pitmaster is going to make that Wizzy save. He rolled at 18. So is that no damage?
7 damage. Half.
7 damage. Half damage. Okay. Right then. Goodness. 1, 2. I want Smoke, Emerith, Tisha, and Mia being the ones that you can see. I would like you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, who was that again?
Not you.
No.
Not everybody except Tilly and Freddie.
I will use my reaction to use Bountiful Lock for Tisha.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
You got a 23.
You
Cool.
you got a 23 on the roll.
For whatever reason, I don't think mine includes my +3 from the aura, so it's a 21.
Mm-hmm. Good, you all pass. Good,
Thanks, Dilly.
good.
You're welcome. I'm just a lucky little halfling.
Yeah, well, it's now going to try and wail on Smoke a bit. Only a 24 will hit you. So a few snakes out of this fiend's arms come and attack you for 5 piercing and 9 poison, Smoke.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
Well, yeah, you can see that.
Yes.
oh,
sir,
you mean the
aura said-
Pitmaster?
No, Smoke.
Smoke is, yeah.
I will take that attack for him using my reaction.
Okay.
All right.
Very good. So you can take that 14 damage.
What was
Then
it? Pit guy. He's not within 5 feet of it.
sorry, when a creature within 5 feet of you takes damage,
Just
Oh.
me.
so Smoke takes that damage.
Smoke.
So it
is
took the
within
damage,
5
yeah. So Smoke is. The Pitmaster would step back out of the Spirit Guardians.
feet. Smart boy.
That was my concentration check, by the way.
Yeah, okay. So,
He
Smoke.
started his turn though, so did he take the damage?
yes, he did. Yeah. So, Smoke.
I'll be like, I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. I'm going to take a swipe left and right with the some of these.
Is this the ones nearest the door or
No, the next two.
next to? Yeah, okay.
15.
15 does hit.
13 slashing, 5 fire.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other fellow,
Yeah.
10 slashing, 7 fire.
Good. They, as you kind of widen your stance and slash out with your sword left and right, their confidence level drops as they take like 2 vital blows, and they screech, looking towards the Yuan-Ti Pitmaster, who's already partially retreated down the corridor.
Yeah, I'll continue to run towards him. So those 2 there could take their.
Yeah, why not?
If they want.
Everyone loves using their reactions. It's so trendy right now.
Cool.
So one of them will hit you with a 24 for 9 slashing.
9 slashing. I'll take 4.
Okay. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna. Well, let's see if we can hit this guy. 19.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
Hits.
9 slashing, 3 fire. I am going to put a maneuver on as well. Thankfully, I refresh one now. When I start combat, I always get at least one. So Another 6 slashing. If he can make, the saving throw, I think it is strength. I'm trying to knock him with my trip attack. DC 18, strength save.
Which he fails.
To knock him prone.
Okay.
Now my question is, if he's prone in this hallway, would I be able to move through or beyond his space?
You could jump over him if you've got movement left.
I've got movement for sure, yeah. I just want to get on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Now he's trapped
Sure.
there with me.
That would trigger the other 2 reactions, wouldn't it?
They don't get them because I...
Correct. Mobile
sorry,
feet.
you mean for
Oh,
opportunity
they the ones
attacks?
Yeah.
Mobile feet.
I've got mobile feet, yeah.
Okay. End of your turn, Smoke?
Yep.
Let's make some saves.
All of them will fail this.
You predicted the future, Gareth, except one maybe. What's it, DC? What?
16 or 17.
Which?
I'm looking. 16.
It was
Okay, one passes. So, remind me of the damage.
14.
Right. Those ones nearest the pitmaster are looking a bit rough. Okay. They can't get to Smoke, so they're just going to pile in on Emerith. In fact, they can attack from there. So we're going to drop this Spirit Guardians. Let's do a couple of scimitar attacks. One will miss, the other will crit for 10 slashing damage. So if you make that concentration check for me. Okay. Can it attack from where it is?
Damage, or you have to critically fail that.
Yeah.
Unless I roll a nat 1.
They're going to do some ranged attacks. Your AC is?
20.
Okay. First one's going to crit, and then the second one's going to hit as well. For a total of 2 attacks at 19 damage. So that's 2 concentration checks. Again, yeah, 20. So yeah, take that 19 piercing. That one's going to back up. The bottom one now, a couple of scimitar attacks. Sorry, you say it was 19 your AC?
20.
20, okay, neither of them hit. And then this one's going to step back and do some ranged attacks. They have like rustic looking longbows. One will hit for 8 piercing damage. So another concentration check, if you would. Okay. It stays up.
Plus 11? How could
Yeah.
he even fail? It's just
Yeah.
one,
Can't
right?
fail a normal one.
Yeah.
A
Mad.
critical fail is the only way.
Yeah. So, you've used your reaction.
I
They would
have
have stepped
indeed.
back. So, yeah. Step back into a defensive stance. Mia.
Yep. I'm gonna run in and leap over Emerith, who is crouching down
Mm-hmm.
heroically. I'm gonna recast the Shimmering Shield on myself to keep my AC up, and I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the thing that's facing Smoke.
Okay, so that's a save I've got to make. Is it?
Yeah. It's taking damage, right?
It has, yeah. And it's lying prone on the floor,
Oh, cool. It's got to make a Wizzy save.
which I rolled a 4 for.
It would take 31 necrotic damage.
Writhing around on the floor like a snake under like an intense spotlight, burning skin. it can't get out of the way of this damage. It starts smoking. It looks real rough.
Cool.
Still alive.
Yeah, me done.
Okay, you staying where you are?
Yeah.
All right then, Tilly.
Okay. Okay. Well. I can see Emerith got like slashed a bunch of times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's got a couple of arrows sticking out of her.
Yeah, that's really a lot of fun. Look, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to place my hands. So you're crouching down, so you're like sort of my level. So I'm gonna put both my hands on your shoulders, and just whisper, "Trust me," and gently push you towards inside the room. And as I do that, I am casting polymorph, and I'm changing you into a giant ape.
Oh, so they're pushing.
Yeah, so that he doesn't change in the door. So that's what my sort of like, gently push him forward. If you think Emerith would have trusted me to go that step.
Would Emerith know whether the transformation will drop the Spirit Guardians or not? Does concentration persist in polymorph?
I
If
mean,
it's
it
been
does,
cast
but
before.
I don't know if Emerith would have known that.
Also, it'd be generous in the mechanics because we know how Tilly can't really push anyone, and it's not Emerith's turn to move. So if you're going to transform into a giant ape, I guess we can either make a persuasion check to see if Emerith lets you push her, but I think not knowing what's happening, i.e. never having been polymorphed before, I think a check is worthwhile. Or you can make a strength check to try and push her in. That's what you want to do. I'm trying to facilitate it within.
What's okay.
My insight is only +1.
My strength is -1. So, but I do get to re-roll a 1, so fuck it. I'll make a strength check at -1. Habada.
Yeah, I say 16 is enough. So you can push and cast that spell as long as Emerith is open to it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so did you say giant crab again?
Giant ape.
Ape. Oh, wonderful.
Greg now gets to be the ape instead of having to deal with the ape.
Giant ape. So many different coloured giant apes. Let's do a brown one. What are they? Giant? Huge? What?
They're huge.
So that's like 3 by 3, right? How many hit points?
157.
You are a big ball of hit points.
Controlled by Emerith.
I guess he'll probably push that dude down there, maybe.
Can you still see stuff, Craig?
I do not. No.
No. Yeah, there's no actual light in here. Do apes have dark vision?
Just check.
They do not.
Just pushed a giant blind ape in the room.
Well, if concentration continues, then there is light from.
Yeah.
Does Spirit Guardians cast light? I was thinking about this earlier. Does it say anything about light in the room? Because
it's an aura.
Yeah, so that doesn't
Does it
mean
emit
light.
bright light or dim
Does it
light?
say? Does it emit bright light or dim light anywhere in the spell?
No.
No. So there is no light. Cool.
See, Spirit Guardians are blind in there as well, bumping into each other.
That did not work well.
Okay, there's a big ape in a dark room. Oh dear, right.
Has it, like, Has it like pushed Mir out of the way? How's it?
Oh, I'm
worked?
sorry. Yeah, sorry. I've put the token over the top of Mir. Mir, you're going to have to make a dexterity saving throw. As you don't have dark vision either, right? So you're going to do it at disadvantage.
No, she does because
Does she?
she's
I
under
do
the.
currently.
Oh, the 8 hours? Yeah, okay,
The
cool.
8
So
hours.
just a normal dex save then.
All right.
Okay.
16.
That's enough. So maybe as Emerith gets pushed into the room and transforms, you're like combat roll out of the way, but it would push you towards a Malazan, because this ape is massive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, you don't take damage. Okay, Tilly.
That was the turn. I'm just gonna go in the corner
Mhm.
and crouch down and
I feel like when
Right.
Tilly wants to tidy up her room, does she push someone in it, transform into a giant ape, and just hope that all it just gets destroyed and she can
But
deal with it later?
she knows the giant ape is a very sturdy transform. So yeah, I will keep checking on him every turn.
Okay. I'm just going to go on the GM layer so I can make sure the Spirit Guardians goes there. Right. Tisha.
Yeah.
There's a dark room now that Smokes is like out of it and his flame tongue swords you can't really see.
Oh, he doesn't have that sword, does he?
Oh, well, yeah, I do have the sword, and it's
So
actually
that would be brightening up this room, wouldn't it?
we've kind of come out the corridor a bit. 'Cause
it's gone. So yeah, so what I'm saying is, the giant ape would be able to see the pit master, but
yeah.
the giant ape is so large that the light really wouldn't illuminate the room beyond
Yeah.
that.
It's not a transparent.
It would just be
ape.
like a beam
No.
because it's quite bright, but it's not going to like
Mhm.
suddenly spread out. It
No.
goes
Yeah.
for 40 feet with bright, and then another 40 of dim. So it's
Yeah. So you can see the pit master, but
I've got dark vision. So
doesn't go around corners.
Tisha's going to run into the room and be like, "What the fuck is this furry thing? What's going
Oh,
on?"
you can't stop there, Tisha. I'm afraid. As far as you can, unless you're moving through, you have to. Yeah, that's where you can get to.
Well, no, I actually probably can't.
You're still occupied, even like it. So we have to, mechanically speaking, you can't go. Oh, sorry, no, wrong one. No, stop. It's a 3x3 square, so you can only stop in this square, this square, this square, or this square.
I will stop in this square.
Okay, yeah, you can get through the ape, and yeah, you can now see Mia, who's like kind of crouching next to these Malazans. What are you doing?
I'm going to cast. I am going to use 4 sorcery points. Twinned. I'm
Mm.
going to cast Blight on both of them.
Blight?
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus. Okay.
Oh.
Saves?
Yeah, 18.
Oh, look at that. See, I knew I had reason to be fearful. Con saves from the Malazans. Let's go.
Look at that roll.
Pair of fails. They're both obliterated instantly.
Good. And then
Good. Good.
great.
Dealt with those. How do you
Moving
destroy them? You know, it's very cinematic.
Yeah, this is a necromantic energy washes over. So I like the idea of like a little rainstorm that washes over them, and as it drips down, it takes out the energy from them, so they just turn into a puddle and then evaporate.
Like acid rain dissolving them. I
Yeah.
like it. Very storm sorcery.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I've got I can see that pitmaster, right?
Just about. Yeah, it's lying down. You can see a foot poking out.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of a firebolt.
All right. It'd be disadvantage because it's a ranged attack and they're prone. 14 is just enough.
26.
You destroy this one as well.
Oh,
Tisha, terrifying amounts of power. A vulgar display of power. Lucy just casually sips some Ribena.
done. Job's good.
Done. So you turn over?
Yep.
Good.
Does
Freddie.
you recognise the name of a Pantera album?
I will move into the room. I'll move to the doorway.
You got a big old monkey ass in your face.
Yeah, I see that. A little bit shocked. Somehow wishing I didn't currently have dark vision.
Tisha, what are you saying?
Just that was a level 4.
What do you mean? What?
But it doesn't matter. Carry on. No, it wasn't for you.
We'll move in between Nia and Tisha.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my robe of stars again. The magic missiles.
To hit what?
Oh, I know, because they're the other side of the
Well, you're there now. So
Right. Can I ask you a question about the ape? You know, you said before that Tisha could go like here. Is the ape in these 9 squares?
yes.
So this square is empty then.
Yep.
Cool.
This
Sorry.
square is empty. This is not.
Oh, it looks like the ape's in 12 squares. You see.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
okay. You can go here if you want.
Yeah.
But you've got to use
Right.
more movement to get there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Have you got enough movement to go through the ape again?
No, I can get to there, so I can't do it.
Nope. Back you go.
What's the magic? That's how I can't see those bad guys at all. Then.
They're behind a big giant ape.
Okay. I will hold a robe of stars magic missiles. If I see either of them, they're getting it to the face.
Okay.
So I'll do that.
All right, Emerith. You assume this giant, cumbersome form in this relatively enclosed area. There is a little bit of light emanating from the tunnel ahead of you, but you can't see anything else.
Okay. I will just turn on the spot and hold my arms out, just kind of spin in a circle with my arms out and see if I can hit anything.
Or if it's me.
I will give you an attack at disadvantage.
It's got. Have you got it? Have you got the giant ape?
Disadvantage, you need to roll twice. He's got the stat block, yeah. Oh, yeah. So your disadvantage one hits for 14 bludgeoning damage. And yeah.
Get 2 effects.
Are you
yes.
whispering those rolls?
Yes, he is. Okay. So first one hits a 14. But given that, like you say, you're spinning around, I'm not going to give you the same attack on the same person. Do you know what I mean? You said you were spinning around, so do another attack at disadvantage. Okay, so 15. Roll me a d4. Tisha, what's your AC?
Yeah, 15.
And that hits for 28 bludgeoning damage.
Ah.
That worked out.
This whirling ape maniacally swinging its arms around, hits a Yuan Ti Malazon with its left, and Tisha in the face to the right. Okay. Anything else? I don't think this monkey really can't move very far or do anything else.
If Emerith heard Tisha exclaim in pain, then she would just feel horribly guilty and sit down with her hands in her lap. And anyone with dark vision would see the most embarrassed looking ape you have ever seen in your life.
That would be everybody else in the room.
Yeah. I love it.
It's quite
Sad.
Amarilla.
Sad monkey.
Sad monkey do bad things.
Would that mean
Attempting
that
to
Freddie
do
could
this,
see Sad-
attempting to do the see no, hear no, speak no with only one pair of hands.
Yeah. Okay. Hit no evil at disadvantage. The pitmaster's down. Smoke.
Oh,
You can just see a big monkey windmilling its way around this
just be like,
enclosed space.
good guts. I'll just go back down the corridor and just
Carry on.
just have a look. Yeah, I'm just looking to check if there's any other hostiles close by.
You can't see any.
Okay, now we'll remain in the corridor. I'll just take the dodge action for my action.
Okay.
I'm not getting involved in all that.
Yeah. The Malazon now. Monkey Spirit Guardians. Something just doesn't feel right about it, but I'm going to make the save. Both fail. What did we say the damage was?
14.
Okay.
Demanding attention.
The Malazon that you hit with your fist dies as the Spirit Guardians overwhelm it. The last one, goodness, would a Yuan Ti try and face down a giant ape? No, it would transform into a snake and slither away. Goodbye.
Aww.
It's cracked. Literally had no option.
Would I not have sat on it when I just went into?
No, you're big, but your ass doesn't take the entire room up.
It's a pretty slim ass on this picture, to be honest.
I am
Yeah.
somehow comforted by that.
Yeah, right. We're ending initiative, thank fuck.
Well, that could have gone better. I really wanted to do this on Smoke. If I could see him through the door, that was my original intention. I think it would have worked out a lot better for us. But hey, I am going to walk in the room and like pat the very sad-looking monkey, like, you did great, and drop the spell.
Okay.
Because we're not walking around these corridors with this
I don't
giant
think
monkey.
I don't think the monkey could walk around any of the corridors. If you installed it in a zoo, if you'd put it in this room.
Did I just hit Tisha?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure it was an accident.
It's okay.
She just drops to her knees in the middle of the floor and bursts into tears.
Oh no. Tisha walks over and says, pats you on the shoulder and says, no, don't worry. I'm made of sturdier stuff. Come on, we're fine. We're all good. Don't worry.
Okay.
We've got this.
Well, now both of you look rather hurt again. I'll do what I can with what I've got left. First one's for Smoke, and second one's for Emerith.
There you go.
Okay, well, that could have gone better. But we have to keep going, whatever it is, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
doors in this room.
Anything down that way, Smoke?
Not much more corridors. Maybe leads to where we were earlier. Try that northern one.
Okay.
Tilly's feeling
I'm happy to
embarrassed, so I'm turning invisible.
Okay, sorry, Mia, what are you doing?
I was just going to say I'm happy to lead the way through that door if possible, the one at the top.
Are there 2 doors here as well?
There are 2 doors there.
Oh,
Freddy would want look. Are they the standard jail cell doors with the bars on them?
No, these are regular metal doors with handles on there this time.
No keyhole.
No keyhole.
Freddy, stepping back, would like to cast Mage Hand and pull/push the doors. This one first, just in
Yeah.
case something jumps out and attacks.
You pull the handle and it opens.
Oh,
Number 20 snakes.
eh.
No, this is like a secure supply area.
Oh.
Hmm.
So does it have things that might be useful to us in like healing potions?
There's boxes, a few boxes, some other like paraphernalia. Nothing like it almost looks like junk to you, to be honest. But the boxes, there's like 3 sealed crates.
I would like to investigate the crates.
Okay, hold on. Ugh. Right. Yeah, it's got like a load of like a real random assortment. These 3 crates got like random assortments of like equipment, seemingly acquired from like a range of different people. Hold on. There's a few scrolls and a few potions. As well as a few weapons. So you can investigate the scrolls, potions, or weapons. Like, one person can do that, and other people can do the others.
Freddy, being in order of scrolls, would probably want to look at the scrolls.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
And he'd probably hand so there's potions in here. Somebody want to have a look at them? Anybody else?
mm-hmm. So the scrolls you find, Freddie, you find well. You'd have to spend time with them to identify what they are, or cast identify on them. So I need to just make a note of what they are. Hold on.
I can cast I can cast identify as a ritual using the normal time casting, not the.
Oh yeah, so you can cast it basically
That
as
is
an
sick.
action. Yeah, that's an Order of Scribes feature, isn't it?
Just like identify.
Exactly. So it takes you 3 minutes to identify these 3 scrolls,
That is sick.
and as a ritual, it won't cost you any spell slots.
Yep.
Freddy is awesome.
Yeah, cool shit. All right. So you find a 4th level spell slot of the spell is Compulsion.
Oh. Okay.
The next one is Blight, 4th level.
Oof. Oof.
I know this one.
Good blight. Good blight.
And the last one is Charm Monster.
Okay, which is a spell I know as well. So
Mm-hmm.
cool. That's very useful.
also 4th level.
Yeah, all 4th level. Okay, so was somebody else investigating potions? Or
Yeah.
not?
Okay, Tisha will.
Okay.
It's in the box.
There are 3 potions. Like, you're not as good as identifying these things, but do you have proficiency with alchemy tools
That's alchemy supplies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then alchemy. Is it? Oh goodness. Tools checks are usually dexterity. So make as you investigate these potions, you can make a dexterity plus proficiency bonus to just see if you like apply some litmus paper and tell what the potions are.
Tell me what am I pressing for both those two? Dex.
So just dex, and then just mentally add the number that represents your proficiency bonus, which I think is 5. Yeah. So add 5 to whatever you just rolled.
Very good roll.
22.
Okay. So the first potion you found is like a syrupy liquid that looks like liquefied iron. This is a potion of invulnerability.
Could be useful in that fight before.
When you drink it for 1 minute afterwards, you're resistant to all damage.
That's sick.
Whoa.
Do you want to check the other potions out?
Sure. I mean,
I'm not
I'll
going to
be
make
back.
you make a check on the next one because you've drunk one of them before, so you would just know that this next one is a potion of superior healing.
Sweet.
And the last one, you can make that check for me again.
It's a
Tell me what
potion
it
of long rest.
24.
24. This is a... sorry. Oh, no. This is a potion of fire giant strength.
Fuck. That's
when you drink this
insane.
potion, your strength score becomes 25 for 1 hour.
I'm just
That's
going to shout
amazing.
this out to the team and say, does anybody want any of this?
There's 3 very useful potions.
Yeah, but
I mean, I'll
think
keep healing
Yeah, go
on
on.
side just to have it for anybody, but the other two, are they going to help anybody?
Just give them all the smoke.
Yeah,
Could
I was
use
gonna
even
say
more
that. Give him
strength.
all the
Yeah,
smoke. All 3 of them as well. Because he needs the healing as well.
Yeah, Tisha would be like, here you go.
Jesus.
Well, you're the.
Hope you're
the
thirsty.
tank. You're the, well.
Well, send
Or
me in first.
invulnerability to Emerith.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smoke's already
Yeah, I've got some
resistant
good
to a fair bit of
resistances already.
damage.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I'll take, yeah, the strength one would be good. Let me just take that.
Compulsion is that spell that almost made Jacob run off a cliff.
Mm.
Oh, I remember that. You just missed it by 5 feet or something.
Because I was
Because you ran out of movement.
because I was exhausted.
Yeah. That was so good.
Saved by exhaustion.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Okay, so now there was just a few equipment, piece of equipment in the crates. So who's checking that out?
I mean,
Did you?
if I'd be more or less familiar with it, I'll.
You said there were weapons or just like general stuff?
There are some. There's like a few bits and bobs, including what might be some weapons. We don't know until we investigate.
Yeah, I'll have a look through weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. You move. You open the final crate, and it's heavy, and there's like a cloak or something like laid on top, and just placed delicately in the middle of this cloak, like on top of the rest of the equipment, is a little figurine. It's a hold on. Just need to describe this properly. Okay. It's like a figurine of like an owl in the midst of like a hunt. You see like these big eyes, it's hunched over and like spread out wings. And in the claws of the owl is a snake.
Hmm.
Wow.
Okay. What do you do with that figurine, Smoke?
Pass it around. What does anyone make of this?
Can I make like an Arcana check on it? See whether it's something that I recognize as magical.
Without casting a spell, it might be difficult to find out whether it's magical or not. But we can see what the Arcana check tells you. So yeah, you can make that Arcana check. 16 might be magical.
Okay. I'll probably pass it to Freddie.
Very odd.
Okay.
Have I finished using my spam identify on the things? On the scrolls?
You are doing that currently. So bear with me. You've got more things. As you pull back the cloth, Smoke, you find a great sword, intricately carved hilt, with snakes that cross over each other up the hilt and coalesce into like two biting heads around like a small diamond that's like embedded in the hilt. It looks very special, almost ceremonial if it wasn't weighty enough to lop off the head of an extremely large beast.
Nice. Well, can anyone make use of this? Is Freddy's inbox full? He's got a queue of work to be to be identifying.
I can use a slot on my scepter to cast identify on that.
Oh, you want to identify the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a +1 great sword.
This looks nice.
Yeah.
Bag of
It's
holding?
magical.
Do we have a bag of holding?
I don't think we do have a bag of holding, do we?
Oh, we don't
No,
have a
you
bag of holding.
Yeah.
The last one went in lava.
Oh shit, it did. Yeah, Galen had that satchel, but I don't know. I think he left it in the temple, right?
It's funny you say that because you look past the cloth and the sword, and there is a bag in the bottom of this crate.
That's just a bag.
My
I throw
doing.
it aside.
it's just bad.
He
No,
needs a bag of holding.
Pass it to Mia.
Is it a bag? Is it a bag of holding? Is that what you're asking, or what? Are you doing a spell to find out, or what?
I mean, does it kind of seem like a familiar to the other bag of holding? Does it look like it's worth doing a spell on? Or does it just look like a set?
It's intricately woven, and it does look similar to bags of holding you've seen before, but it's not like a brand, Like they would all be different.
See, like a BOH.
BOH.
Sure, I'll use another slot.
Okay. Though the bag superficially resembles a bag of holding, this is a bag of devouring.
Oh, thank God for checking.
What the fuck is that?
That's bad.
It basically eats everything you put inside it.
Oh my God, get Gilcraft jumping.
I know. I was thinking, who
this
could
could-
in it?
This
Just
could
pull
be
it over his head.
this could be quite useful actually for getting rid of items we don't like.
Oh, that snake thing.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
add it to my inventory. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Don't open it.
Don't put anything in it. Tie it up.
I love it. It's like the anti-pickpocket bag. You put it on display in a tavern and just wait until someone gets their hand bitten off.
Well, looking at the item, it's got a 50% chance to pull anything in it that sticks its hand in there.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is so good.
It's brilliant.
Okay. Amidst all the crates, you would also find a meager collection of coinage, totaling about 180 gold.
What's that? 30 gold each? 6 of us.
Yeah.
It's probably easiest just to add 30 gold each, right?
Mhm.
Let's do it.
Freddy has gold.
We've still got Sham and Libby near us, right? They were just behind.
Yeah, we can say that if you want.
Mia would probably go and make sure that Libby was okay and be like, "It's fine, it's okay. We made it safe."
Okay. She'd hesitantly follow you. Excuse me. What's the plan? You going up that other door?
After I've finished with the scrolls, do I have time with my identify left? Because I cast it as a ritual, so it lasts 10 minutes or so to identify the weird statue.
Yeah, we'll say we'll make that the last one.
Yeah. So
Okay. So that is a figurine of wondrous power, the serpentine owl.
ooh. Oh yeah, go.
It says this serpentine statuette of an owl can become a giant owl for up to 8 hours. Once it's been used, it can't be used again until 2 days have passed. The owl can telepathically communicate with you at any range if you and it are on the same plane of existence.
Ooh.
It's really cool.
Ooh.
A giant owl.
A giant owl.
Hilly could ride an owl into battle.
Don't do it here. I think giant
No, it
creatures don't.
might get a bit stuck.
Might
like
get
that
a bit
is.
stucker. Although I'm pretty sure it can see in the dark, so there's at least that.
Okay.
Anyone wants that statuette or?
No.
Yeah, Mia would take it. No one else wants it.
No. Okay.
Okay.
But if Tilly wants it, then Tilly should take it.
I mean, it kind of feels like it's a thematic item for her, but I'm not like I can just make owls. But sure, yeah. If
You take it.
we can roll for it as well. That'd be fun.
Oh, come on, let's do
No,
rollies.
it's fine.
Rollies.
Rollies.
Rollies. Rollies.
Me?
Just roll a d20. Whoever gets highest gets a serpentine owl. I don't know
Cool.
who's who. Oh, Tilly rolled highest, yeah?
I play Mia.
No, it just didn't say me, but it's only because you rolled the Arcana check before. I think it didn't restate your name. Right. So, I'm going to pause us there.
Okay.
And we're going to jump to Gil and Jacob.
Oh yeah, that's going on.
Oh no.
So,
Right.
Gil would appear in the teleportation circle that he's taken Jacob to and just drag Jacob up the stairs by his ankles.
well, yeah. I just want to put you onto a different map just to see if everybody can see the map, despite not everyone having a token on it. Just let me do this, if you will. Can everybody see?
Yeah,
hold on.
I can see everything. Yeah.
Can everyone see everything on this map? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, sorry, Jacob is unconscious. And Gilchrist has brought him to Jidena. That was the plan, right?
It was.
So this is like the cellar, if you like, that I described earlier. And Jidena's there. You as you come through the teleportation circle, you see Jadena is by a private fireplace in a lone purple velvet chair. She seems to be in the midst of a spell. She has like a lantern on her lap, and the lantern light is lit, but instead of casting the like a, what are those lanterns called? It's just like a hooded lantern that's got like a hole in it. Is it a special? Is it just called a hooded lantern? Can't
We
remember.
call
what
them
the word is.
burglars' lanterns.
Well, sure. She's like opened the hood, and where you would normally expect to see the light portray out in front of her, the light, the illumination from inside the lantern seems to be being drawn out of the top and bottom of the lantern as she holds it, and the light, just like lantern light, is actually passing out through her own eyes, and she looks in some kind of trance.
I would stand and wait respectfully.
Then you
Keeping
would
an eye
hear.
on Jacob to make sure that he doesn't stir or wake up.
Mm-hmm. Then you would hear in your mind, "Fear not, Gilchrist, for I am just keeping an eye on things."
I did not wish to disturb you, my lady. I bring this, his sanity, his resolve teeter on the edge. I am unable to push him over the edge, but I believe you or Uncle Ilthron may.
She twists the lantern hood and it closes, and her vision returns to normal. And she goes and hangs the lantern above the fireplace. She then steps towards you, where you direct her gaze towards Jacob. She keeps her eyes firmly trained on you. She looks stern. "You've brought him to me alive."
Indeed, you wished him turned. I believe it is possible to turn him. It requires greater persuasion than I am able to bring to bear in my current state.
She cuts you off and lunges forward. "You mean you failed?"
I would just drop to one knee in front of her and bow my head.
She casts a 7th level heal spell on Jacob. That's 70 hit points, I believe.
Yeah. What was that?
Jacob,
Hello. You.
80 hit points, sorry. Thanks. I did not wish to see you languish in isolation for too long. But I also could not let you return to your friends without the proper time to contemplate the truth, to see your father as he truly was. A pathetic, heartless, and cruel father. I am offering you a way back into your heritage. With open arms, I welcome you. Please, drink. And she points towards the back of the room where these barrels are arranged as if it was like prized wine.
What? I have no goblet or anything to drink.
There's one on a pedestal next to one of the barrels.
I'd go over and I'd pour it's whatever something out the liquid out the barrel into the glass and have a look at it. What's it? Is it water? Is it wine? What's it? What is it?
You can make a perception check. Given that you've just been roused from consciousness, though, I'm going to make it a disadvantage. Your vision is a bit hazy. 17. It's like a thick, almost viscous, could be wine.
Gil would cast suggestion on him from behind while he's not looking. You are thirsty.
What's the
He's got to make a save, right?
Yep, 18 wisdom.
Oh God, you do have advantage, don't you? Because you've got that thing against spells, something.
Oh yeah, spells and other magical effects.
Yeah.
I mean, you still hear in your mind that you're thirsty. You're not necessarily compelled to drink if you don't want to, but obviously you're free to.
I sniff it and walk back over to them with it. Not drank it yet, but have a glass of whatever it is in my hand.
Drink. I promise you'll feel better afterwards.
I mean, oh, I'm immune to poison, so I'll drink it. I'll take a sip.
Okay. You can restore your hit points to maximum and your spell slots.
Wow.
However, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Even though you're immune to poison, this is not poison. But the familiar iron taste at the back of your throat confirms
Fuck.
upon
blood.
you finishing the glass that you've just drunk some blood. Enchanted blood.
It's blood. Why?
Blood magic is extremely potent, and I could teach you how to harness it.
No, it's potent. I've used it before.
It is.
You were drawn to it,
As I told you.
Gilchrist says. It is your natural inclination. Please, tell me what you think. Remember, Jacob, you are weaponless and armorless currently.
Yeah.
However, as the cold chill passes across your back, Jadena directs you towards the suits of armor adorning each wall. I believe this one is in your size. And she points to a gleaming, expertly crafted set of serpent scale armor.
I had a set like this. It was destroyed in the abyss by him. It's very fine. It's beautiful.
Put it on, boy.
I will.
And she like almost rolls her eyes and looks at Gil.
Okay. So I've put it on. It takes, what is it? A while to put it on, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got time to put it on.
Put it on, marveling at it. Is it made of the same sort of scales as my old set was?
Yes, but this is it just somehow feels tighter and more well-fitting, as if it was made by an experienced artisan and not like a random dwarven craftsman.
This is a fine suit of armor. Thank you.
Truth is, you are both my kin. You're both very dear to me. Hold on. And I take our heritage more seriously than, well, anything. However, we cannot afford weakness in our family. Weakness breeds mistakes, and mistakes may lead to discovery. The Dragon's Bane Guard have been hard at work since Gilcrest's transformation, and your abscondence could have been witnessed by members of the public. And now it is with regret that it is those members of the public whose blood now fills those barrels.
Oh, they were innocents.
You put them at risk. And so, the time's come to decide. As she welcomes you back to stand opposite Gilcrest, she turns her back to both of you and goes back towards the fireplace where her lantern is hanging. And just above the fireplace on like a presentation, like mantle, Jacob, you would recognize your father's sword. It's been sharpened, maintained, even some of the more finer details like re-gilded. This is a very special piece. Your father had good taste. Shame he didn't see good sense. And she takes it off the mantle and inspects it more closely. This blade will forge not only your past, but the future of Last Hollow.
In what way?
It'll be wielded by the next Lord of Last Hollow, the one who'll follow me in my stead. And she throws it in between you and Gil. All you have to do is take it.
Go on, reach for it.
I'll throw wall of fire up.
We are going to roll initiative.
Damn it! She's Palpatine.
Should be on 99.
She's the Emperor.
That's his level 15.
Gilchrist is Darth Vader, and Jacob is Luke.
Jacob critted on his initiative.
Nice. That's what we want.
Oh, Gills didn't come through. It was a 19.
So highlight your token, roll it, and you can edit it yourself.
Yeah.
There you go. You can change that 15 to 19. Try it now. There you go. So,
Yeah,
Jacob.
you should be on 99.
I'll grab
90.
the sword.
Why is it? Is 99 your maximum HP?
It is, yeah.
Right. So
That's his level 15 total, not his level 16 total.
okay. Right. So we're going to settle this once and for all. You both got full hit points, full spell slots. Jacob, you've got some serpent scale armor, and in front of you lies a +1 longsword.
I'll grab the sword.
As you go down to grab it, I'm going to say that's a bonus action because it's like free, equip your weapon.
Right, I've grabbed it.
Mm-hmm. So as Jadena throws it out, you grab it out of the air and you look Gilchrist in the eye. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm going to swipe for him. The long sword.
Kill
I don't like-
him.
Yes.
Kill him.
So step in. Swipe. Oh, wait. Why have I only... Oh, it's a longsword, right.
Longsword +1.
So it's not a rapier anymore.
No, it's been remolded.
So I don't actually have any good use with it then.
What do you mean? You're proficient in longswords?
Yeah, it's not a finesse weapon, so none of my usefulness for it is there. So there, that's not to hit with it.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean because it's
Strength based, not
It doesn't
dex based.
use Dex. It doesn't use Dex longsword.
okay. So 9 doesn't hit.
No,
It does not, no.
and 15 won't hit either. I don't imagine.
Nope.
Okay, swipe, miss.
Anything else you're doing?
No, I've used my bonus action to grab the sword.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gilchrist.
Okay. Right then. From the lyre, I am going to cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Did that come
Uh,
through? Yeah.
Just like,
And-
ha ha.
And then I will move away into a corner
Mm-hmm.
and bonus action inspire myself.
Okay. How do you inspire yourself as a bard?
With very, very unctuous, self-satisfied words. You've got this. You're easily going to take care of this upstart. He's not a true Savori.
You do that subvocally?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Jacob, Gilchrist, as you swipe twice, Gilchrist vanishes. What do you do?
Hiding from me, cousin. You have no honor. And I'm going to
Turn invisible also.
I mean, we could do that.
This is gonna be a long fight.
I quit already.
No, but what I am going to do is I'm going to steal myself and I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Woof.
Here we go. Haste +2 AC. Advantage on deck saves. Let's go.
And I know did I hear Gil moving off at all? I know that.
You can make a perception check versus Gilcrest's stealth check at advantage.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Ooh. It's a dusty old cellar, and you see very faint footprint or two going in the in Gilcrest's direction.
I'll move sort of 15 feet vaguely in the direction.
Yep.
And hold my sword ready.
You can't ready in action though, no.
I've
So-
casted haste.
Exactly. Okay, yeah, so you have another action. So yeah, you can hold your action. What are you holding? Holding an attack?
Yeah, if he becomes visible, I'm going to hit him.
Okay. Gilcrest. You see Jacob steel himself for a moment after taunting you, and then with unnatural speed, he kind of zigzags across the room, attentively listening out for you.
I will slowly backpedal towards the barrels.
Okay.
And I will hit him with synaptic static.
Oh shit. Yeah. That's going
Okay.
to hurt.
That will make you visible again.
Oh yes, it will.
Holy fuck.
So let's do that save, shall we?
I say
Holy shit, he saved.
Just nice.
So
Do you
it
get
takes
half damage?
14.
Mhm.
I'll just check something with my inspiration. Because I've given myself inspiration. I don't know if have I got a way to inflict.
No, it doesn't affect their saves, and it doesn't increase your DC. So it's only spell attacks and or attack rolls and ability checks you can inspire yourself to add to.
I
There's
can.
a
I can
kind
use
of bar.
unsettling words, but I should have done it first. Yeah, that's my bad.
Does
Okay.
it say you have to use it before the
Well,
thingy? or-
it's bonus action to the next saving
Ah,
throw. So if
yeah,
I use
yeah,
the
yeah,
action
yeah.
first.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Okay. Jadena intervenes at this point, and it's almost as if an invisible servant is closes all the barrels.
No, in the fight,
Mm-hmm.
dipping into the blood.
She it's a fact to the death. Or if that's what you want it to be.
Jacob
And do you
has
turn
to roll
Gilchrist?
concentration check as well.
I've done my movement, I think.
I need to make a concentration check, did you say?
Yeah, because you've got haste. You concentrate.
Mhm.
on that.
Oh, yeah.
Made
Yeah.
it. All right. And do you turn Gil?
I will actually hit Jacob with an unsettling words.
Okay, is that a save he's got to make?
Nope. It is just 1d12 subtracted from the next saving throw it makes.
Just no save, it just happens to you.
Uses bardic inspiration.
I'll
Mhm.
hold off on that. Yeah, I'll hold off on that. I've inspired myself. I don't want to burn through them all straight away.
Okay. So become invisible and hitting you with this like piercing crack through your mind. You come to your senses and you can see Gilchrist ahead of you, Jacob.
I'm going to go in. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I've got 60 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, with my first action, I'm going to swipe him with my sword. 17.
Hits.
That'll hit.
So it's 4 slashing damage, but I'm going to pump in a. I'm going to mark the target. I'm going to mark you with my favored foe. As a free action, and you take an extra 1d6 down, an extra 2 damage from that, and I'm going to use burn a 3rd level spell slot and do
Is this your
my-
other action now?
No, this is all part of the same act. This is all part of the
Okay.
same first attack.
Okay.
This is my Tempest Lash. I can deal an extra 2d3, 4d6
You can if
Worth
it's not counted.
of lightning damage, not a spell.
It's not a spell.
Is it
It's
not?
just a bolt of lightning just comes out.
Yeah, it's a homebrew subclass, I'm afraid.
Oh.
11 points of lightning damage.
No save or anything like that.
No, it's part of the same attack. It's just extra damage.
So 17 damage in total.
Yeah, with attack the first.
Mm-hmm.
Swipe again. 13 on miss, I take it.
It will.
Second action, I will cast a spell. I'll step back and cast a spell.
If you're going to step back, Gilchrist can use a reaction.
That's fine.
Yep.
What are you gonna do, Gil? Anything?
Misses.
You're unarmored, aren't you?
No, I've got.
He's
serpent
wearing the
scale
serpent scale
you've got
armor.
Serpent scale armor on there.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cast all around you. I'm going to fill the space around you with a wind wall, including the space you're in.
Just put wind wall up for us, and you might want to indicate it on the map. So.
Yeah, I'm going to up to. And this is one where it's boxes in whatever I want.
Yeah.
So I'm basically going to
As long as it makes one continuous path along the ground.
do that sort of thing.
I don't see shit currently.
You see it now?
Yeah.
Gil is in the middle of a wind wall, so it's a strength saving throw from you, Gil.
Is it at the start of his turn? Like Spirit Guardians?
Immediately when the wall appears, each creature within.
Ah, okay. Fair.
So you made it. So you take 8 bludgeoning damage. Yeah. That's it. So you've got 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Right. I will do what I should have done the first turn. Bonus action, unsettling words. And then hit him with synaptic static again, and I will upcast it to 6th. Oh,
So it's disadvantage. Is it a minus or disadvantage on the save?
There's
Sorry.
no point upcasting because it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So it's minus a d12 on an intelligence save, is it?
It is.
Yikes.
So 20 on my save.
Okay, so you fail the
18.
save.
No.
Oh no,
No, he
just
passes.
past fucking hell.
Fucking Nice one.
What are the odds of that?
He still takes 14.
14
That's
damage.
really low.
You need to make that concentration check there on haste.
Yeah, concentration, constitution saving throw.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks to that half damage is fine. Jesus.
Yeah.
And what
Christ.
happens on movement? Can I move?
I think you can, yeah.
Just hold on.
Small or smaller fire creatures can't pass through. You're not small, so yeah, you can go through.
Move to here. I'm not going to be able to open. There's no spillage of any drinks or anything like that.
No, there's no. The containers are sealed as far as you can see.
Jacob wasn't careless with his dipping.
I wouldn't say so. No.
Oh god, I
That
don't
would
want
be
to
it.
say it.
Then don't. Whatever you're going to say.
Okay. Fair enough.
So what are you doing, Gil?
That was it. I've done bonus action and movement.
Okay. So slipping out of the wind wall, Gilcrest makes his way. Away. Jacob, what are you doing?
That would then vanish. So
Mhm.
I will go in again. And I'm just going to wail on him.
Mhm.
Nope. That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
So 7 slashing plus my 1d6 for my, because I've marked him.
Favored foe.
Yeah. 6 plus let's do a second level slot this time for 3d6 of lightning damage. 9 lightning damage on top of that.
22.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then attack second action, attack again. 16, does that hit? So that's 4 slashing, plus it would now trigger my other feature because I've hit you twice on my turn. Additional thunder damage, initial 3d6 13 thunder damage from Stormrack. And last attack, let's hit you again. 19, that'll hit. Another 5 slashing damage.
So what's the total damage there? 22, 35, 40 damage.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah, considering this guy's not built for combat at all.
Jacob is.
Well, we hate him anyway, so he's got to die.
Okay, Gil. You, Jacob, in this hasted appearance, runs towards you and almost pins you against the brick, slashing with a sword that he seems to be able to imbue with lightning and thunder. You feel it bang and crash off you as these hits hit with magical precision and power. What are you going to do?
I'll spit in his face and cast teleport.
Where are you teleporting to?
Home.
That's great.
You're running away from the fight.
Just fuck it.
Yeah, literally. fuck
not
it.
dying here.
If Dan wants a big bad for another day, he can have one. But Gil is not going to die here and now just because his aunt decided he's going to. So fuck it, he's just going to teleport back to the.
You cast teleport. However, on everywhere except the teleportation circle, there is a forbidden spell on this basement. Thus, there is no plane shifting, teleporting, or anything in and out unless it's in that circle.
So would I know that?
Nope.
Well,
you cast teleport and nothing happens.
Then no. Can I bonus action healing word myself? I can't, can I?
Yes, you can.
So the spell doesn't go off. Okay.
Oh no, you've used a spell
No,
slot.
it's
Yeah.
a spell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, what's the? See, I feel like I'm fighting blind here. And I know the plan is for Gil to die, but I do feel like I'm operating in the dark.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's
That's the forbidden spell. Oh, I've whispered it to myself. Never mind. Yeah. What's your problem, Greg?
Well, yeah, it's more that no idea of Jacob's capabilities and
yeah. He had no idea of yours either. And he's not using a specialized weapon. He's got a proficiency in it, but he's only got a +1 to hit or a +5 to hit rather than a +9 or whatever it is usually.
11.
Yeah. Anything else you can do?
I would just shout across the room to Jadena, is this how you reward years of loyal service?
Oh. Are you lashing out vengefully, or are you encouraging her to assist you?
It's persuasion. With it, I would use my bonus action to inspire myself, seeing as I can't do anything else with it, and then I would just say to her, "Is this your reward for all this loyal service?"
Okay. Make a. I don't know if I really want to make you roll. Go on. Roll a persuasion for me. Okay. With a 30, she enlightens you onto her thinking where she was disinclined to before. We have no room for weakness in our family, Gilchrist, and you could have ended this with Jacob on his knees. Prove you can kill him on his feet and claim Last Hollow as your own.
I have no wish to kill him. You wanted him turned, so did I. If you wish the family to come out of this situation weaker, then fine. Have him finish me, and Gilchrist will drop to his knees.
Okay. Jacob, before you, whether in an act of self-preservation or genuine unwillingness to kill you, Gilchrist offers his neck. All I can imagine, and I apologise because I'm the one who's subject to references at the most ill-advised time.
Scene,
Do it.
Yeah, the Count Dooku scene. Do it. Jacob really doesn't like Gil, but it's not a good thing to do. So, oh god. moral dilemma. Then Jacob knows if he doesn't do it, he'll get killed. Kill or die. That's the option here. So Jacob will turn, look at Jadena, see any reaction from her from that.
Kill your rival. Prove your superiority. And welcome yourself into the family. Now then, in Jacob's hesitation, Gil, you know, with that persuasion roll, you know that there is nothing you could say to Jadena that will stop her from plotting and exploiting the people below her for her own games or her own amusement. She's a truly vindictive bitch. And in Jacob's hesitation, do you sense an opportunity?
I will whisper to him, we can leave.
She seems the real evil here.
And there are just two of us. And you've already ripped the guts out of me.
Together?
I can get us both out.
And with that, Jacob will cast Fog Cloud on. And me and Gil disappear into a thick bank of fog.
In your minds, you both hear, it's a cute trick. Don't think I still can't see you. Remember, she's got true sight.
Oh.
So she's going to cast a spell at both of you.
I did not expect this going this way.
This is gonna be great.
I would like you both to make dexterity saving throws. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to. Okay.
Can I use my inspiration?
You can, yeah. That makes you both pass and both take 14 lightning damage. As she steps forward and casts a lightning bolt at both of you.
Jacob needs concentration.
I would also say that lightning bolt goes straight through and partially damages one of the barrels just next to you. It's a 5-foot wide bolt, so it would actually catch one of the barrels.
Can I grab a drink from one of them? From it?
You don't have a goblet, and it's like just damaged it. So you could use your action to try and break it and drink from it with your hands. But it would have Jack has just cast Fog Cloud, and she's just used a legendary action. Yeah. Assuming that was the end of your go, Jacob. Is there anything else you want to do?
That was my first action.
Okay, we'll just carry on your turn. This has happened now.
Get us into the circle.
I'll pull Gil to his feet, and I don't know how does it work grappling when if I tried to grab you and drag you over, are you going to purposely fail?
It's just if you want, if he's saying get us out of here, so at half movement you can drag him through the fog cloud.
So I drag him to the circle.
Sorry, that'd be on the map layer. There you go.
So I would just get into the circle.
Just.
I've got 30 feet, even with I'm hasted, so get you fully in.
Then if I can sense that the circle will work, I will take us both to somewhere I know very well.
Where?
There will have been somewhere outside. I mean, you've not. I don't know the Elven kingdoms where Gil was raised, but he would escape to somewhere he knows intimately.
There are the teleportation runes that you have would only be at locations in Last Hollow.
I'm not casting teleportation circle. I'm casting level 7 teleport.
Oh, okay. So well, goodness, yeah, you could go
the D100.
Anywhere.
Yeah, let's. Geez. So, what are you going back to, like Menelambir, like the Elven Peninsula?
Somewhere outside it. Somewhere I've been to, assuming Gil's learned to ride horses or any of that.
Oh well, do you remember where I said Gil was from?
No, and I don't think I can scroll back that quickly that far.
I think it was Revisari.
Just left 3,000 miles away. Jesus.
It's literally across the continent.
Oh my god. Well, it's gonna be a while before we find Jacob.
Yeah, you're looking for him in a dungeon 3,000 miles away. Yeah, it's Revisari.
It would be the outskirts of that.
The outskirts of Revisari. It is a rural elven town. You still need to roll a D100, right?
I do.
What's the roll?
What did you roll? Tell me.
So it's in 71.
71. Very familiar. That means you get there. Yeah, you appear at an old stables in Revisari where you spent your youth training as an equestrian. Very like middle upper class pursuit. The time of day is probably very much the middle of the night now, and you are literally stood in the middle of a paddock, and there's like a couple of workhorses about 120 feet away who are just even though it's nighttime or it's just nighttime, let's say, they're just kind of having a final walk around before they're being put away from the night. The sun is just passing down over the hills of Menelambir. There's no one in sight that you can see, and you and Jacob appear there together.
We need to rest. I'm badly hurt. I don't usually fight.
I noticed.
Persuaded I'm a diplomat. And I would walk us to the edge of the field, find a secluded spot and put Magnificent Mansion up.
You walk over to a tree, one that you're very familiar with. Maybe you used to have lunch underneath it in your youth, and you draw an arcane sigil which makes a door manifest in the tree. You open it into a very familiar mansion where you've spent many a night.
And it's just me and Jacob. No one else comes inside.
Mm-hmm. And we will end the session there. Sorry, it's finishing a bit late. I really didn't expect it to go that way.
I don't think neither me or Greg did either. I don't think.
The Adventures of Jacob and Gilchrist is going to be the other campaign you run in parallel.
Yeah. Greg, do you remember when you used to message me about the Monday game saying, "Oh, these other two players are going off in other directions. It's really difficult to manage." Remember that?
I do, but those are players that don't have access to teleport.
Yeah. Well, the effect is the same. Let's just say. Well, I don't know whether it's an uneasy alliance or the enemy of my enemy is my friend or whatever. you can reflect on how Gilchrist and Jacob would spend their night in this magnificent mansion, and we'll come back to the other party or the rest of the party on in the dungeon somewhere. Good. I'm going to go have a heart attack / lie down.
You want to do the outro, Lucy?
No.
It's too late.
Next game on the 2nd, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to take a break next week. So thanks very much for joining us. Remember, you can join our Discord with a link in the chat.
Yep.
I'm sure John's putting it up right there right now. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
All right.
See you later.